cold outreach. Cold outreach is where most young startups and founders, when they build their business, they start here. So what they do is they go and buy a list, they upload that list into a CRM, and then they make calls. Right? That's one model. It works, but the conversion rate's quite low. I normally think it's probably from about 2 to 5% is where you would normally convert. So if you run the numbers across that, there's a lot of labor in that, right? So people will outsource that because they don't want to do it in their business. The problem with that, depending on the product and the service, that doesn't work because we're in Australia, right? So for example, if I took that avatar of the typical person you're trying to sell a product to in Australia, they're very critical of a market, right? And they can smell a bullshit artist a mile away. I'll be honest with you, to the point, that's just who they are. I sort of like that market because it makes it challenging. So you have to navigate the avatar of the market in which you're selling to, right? But cold outreach will have the lowest conversion out of these three models, but it still works. The good thing about this model is you're going to start to build database, but you have to give it time. The other thing about this, which I love, is it's got low barriers to entry. If you're starting a business and you're trying to figure it out and you've got no money for marketing, you'll spend $40 to $60 for a Meta lead. You'll spend $75 to $150 for a Google lead. And it's not going down, it's going up because that real estate is getting very expensive. I actually think that cold outreach will have a resurgence in the next few years because there are going to be companies in a startup phase who can't afford to advertise in a market that's where the market cost has increased dramatically.